Hey there, Tamir from FibonacciTraders.com here. Happy Tuesday. Pre-market preparations, Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023. How is everybody doing? If you are here, don't be shy, say hi. My name is Tamir. I am a full-time trader, 7 years already. In the first 2 years of my trading journey, I invested in myself, in my education. I saw thousands and thousands of hours of videos on YouTube, joined numerous Discord, WhatsApp, Facebook groups, Twitter, of course, until I found out that if I want to become a consistent profitable trader, to take it to the highest level and do it full time, I need to invest in myself, which means numerous courses, paid services, paid courses, one-on-one or online courses pre-recorded, until I found my own set of rules, my own strategy on the technical side and the psychology behind trading, a strategy that works for me, and I can say I'm doing pretty well, providing my family. How is your day? How is everybody? Hi Nisim, hi Iran, hi Ophir, hi Muki. Thank you very much for taking the time and joining this pre-market preparations live. If you are here, like, subscribe. Let me know what are your expectations of Q4 of 2023. We are one step away from 2024. Have you already started preparing for 2024? This is the time. Don't wait for end of December. Don't wait for January. Start today preparing for 2024. How? Go over 2023, all your trades. And this is why it's very important to keep a journal of all your trades on the technical side and on the psychology behind trading. In my first year, I took a journal and just wrote how I feel before taking a trade, how I feel during a trade, how I feel once I close the trade, whether I gained, whether I lost. Always write down how do you feel about your trading. Then, once you go back and reread it after a few months, you will understand how you evolve emotionally. Because once we put on a trade, frankly, no one knows what will happen next. The only thing that we can be sure of is our risk management. How much money are we willing to lose on each and every trade? By knowing your emotions, by knowing how to manage your emotions, and everybody's different. You are different from me, I'm different from you. Perfectly fine. We are not computers. We are human beings. We have our own history. Everybody's different. But we need to learn how to manage our emotions in trading. And once you master this emotional management, you will see that you will become also a better person in real life, in your day-to-day life. Trust me, this one I know. So, let's talk about first futures, 2 hours. What do we see here? Downtrend until proven otherwise. On Discord, if you can see, now you can see Discord. We took 1 hour ago here, 1.5 hours ago, we took short, double top, SPY short over here, and went all the way down to 42.71. Now it's at the 42.65. Premium member asked me if this is the time to join. I said, wait, because at the 42.60 might be a bounce. And where did the bounce come from? 42.61, missed by 1 point the bounce. Pretty good pre-market trade. Not bad to start this day. And of course, we have many more trading ideas mainly for day trading, whether day trading short, long, or on any time frame. You're more than welcome to check the links in the description below and become a gold member in our premium room. Hi Eli, hi Tamir, nice to meet you Tamir. Sagi, hi Leah, thank you very much for joining. So this is futures 2 hours, below the futures 2 hours, below the 42.60, we're heading towards 42.37 because we can see some kind of a head and shoulders. So let's see where now price will head, in my opinion, until it will break below the 42.60. Then we can continue our short. Long above 42.70 towards 42.80 and then 42.90. This is how it looks on the 15 minutes. This trend line is not relevant anymore. 42.60 is the next major support. Below it, 42.50. This bounce will get validated only above 42.68. 65 minutes SPY. If you are new here, why do I use 65 and not the 60? Because 6 candle of 65 minutes gives us a perfect 1 daily candle. If you go and trade according to the 60 minutes, the last candle is always only 30 minutes. SPY, we have some kind of a double bottom scenario over here, but if we zoom out, always zoom out to get a better point of view of price action, we have this yellow trend line, downtrend since September 14th to the downside. So if you want to go long on SPY, day trading, or long on any other one of the 500 stocks from the SPY, we need the SPY breaking above the 428, maybe even 429, and then we have all the levels to the upside. If today we can close above the 432, even tomorrow above 432, we are heading towards this gap at the 438. Now what else do we have? We have crude oil, 2 hours chart, went back 2 weeks back to the 88 area, breaking down another 85.90. Let's see. For now, if you're looking to go long on crude oil, it's not the time in my opinion. If you're looking to go short, also need to wait for break below the 88, 87 towards the 85 area. Let's do a quick recap. If you did not see, if you don't know, which is also perfectly fine, every day, 12 a.m. Eastern Time, New York time, every day, midnight, I post the daily market recap video where I go over SPY Qs, Dow Jones, IWM, Bitcoin, Ethereum, oil, Apple, Microsoft, all the Magnificent Seven, Nvidia, AMD, Meta, Google, every day, 12 a.m. Eastern Time. So like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss those videos. SPY and the daily, if you missed, quick recap, 422.30 needs to hold, otherwise we're heading towards this gap over here, breaking above the 431, 2 or 3 days above the 431, and we are heading towards this gap over here. QQQ, 361, still holding as very tough resistance. 356 need to hold the support, otherwise 351, weekly close below 351, and we're heading to close this gap over here. When you see a gap, embrace, and it doesn't matter if the gap is to the upside or to the downside, embrace this. This gap will get filled. More than 85-90% chance this gap will get filled. Dow Jones almost closed this gap, but not completely. We need to close the gap maybe in the first 30 minutes, maybe in the first 1 hour of today. This gap will get filled. This trend line together with the 331 needs to hold. Otherwise, we have all the levels to the downside. IWM, relative weakness. Looks like the 171 gap is like a magnet, and once this gap will get filled, maybe this will wake up. Bulls of IWM, where are you? You are not around in the past 2.5 months. Apple trying to bounce off the 167. We still have this gap at the 166. Overall, lower highs, lower lows on Apple. So we need to wait and see. In my opinion, another day or two closing above the 175, 176. Then we can start taking some small long position towards the 180 and closing this gap. A weekly close above 181, and then we can increase the size for our long position towards 184 and 190 area. Microsoft, what do we have here? 312 still holding. We can, let's take like this, try to be a little more accurate, which is completely irrelevant because it's an area, it's never an accurate price. If you will search for an accurate price, you can keep searching and you will lose the momentum. It can swing low, swing high, and that's it. Don't break your heart, don't break your head too much. It's only technical analysis, it's not rocket science. Breaking above the 321, but pre-market 360 needs to hold. Otherwise, back to the 309. Netflix, moving sideways, holding above this purple trend line, holding above the 375. I want to see a break above 384, and then we can start our small size long position. And each and every level to the upside, we will add to the winning position. Shopify, 2 consecutive days, indecision in the market. 51 needs to hold, otherwise 48 gap will be here. Another day closing above 54, 55 area, and we will close the 56. Amazon, still this trend line helps us to identify resistance, support, support. Can Amazon hang above the 128, and then another day above 131, and this gap will get filled. But overall, follow price, use trend lines as your roadmap for future price action, and for now, the roadmap is to the south. Tesla, perfect example of why trend lines are the true support, 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 broke to the downside, and since then, resistance. So let's see where Tesla is heading. Overall, this purple trend line, we need a weekly close or at least another day or two closing above this purple trend line, and then with high probability 262 gap will get filled. Another day or two closing below this purple trend line, bulls will give up. And what happens when bulls give up? Bears come in full power, and if they will break below the 242 area, we are heading towards the 217 gap. Nvidia, downtrend, bounce, 50% retracement. Now 441 needs to hold. Breaking above 440, breaking above 451, 462 will be next. The 618 retracement. Below 441, we can maybe have ourselves this kind of price action. But we don't predict the future. We are not here to predict the future. We are only here to look left, where price came from, what Fibonacci and trend lines trying to tell us about price action, and with high probability, identify where price is heading next. IWM, still in a downtrend, nothing much. I'm waiting for a weekly close above 107, 108. Meta, relative strength, but also moving sideways, 298 to the downside. All this area, the 310 area, 312 area, very tough resistance. We have this yellow trend line, lower highs, this up trend line, lower lows, consolidation, price range is getting tighter and tighter. Hang on. We can get a break to the upside or a break to the downside. Anything can happen. Google, relative strength, very nice bullish day. Now let's see 132 holding, 131 holding, and next leg up towards 135. Let's see. Also here we can get some kind of a double bottom scenario if the 131 will fail to hold. Bitcoin just got rejected from the 200, I don't know, 200 EMA because I don't use moving averages. What I do know is this yellow trend line we drew a few days back, holding as resistance. Now, if you are a pattern trader, which clearly Fibonacci traders are not, we follow price. But there are some of you that use patterns. Perfectly fine. If it's working, keep working. Keep following it. We have left shoulder, head, and maybe here, right shoulder. 25,200 needs to hold. If this 25,000 fails to hold, we are heading towards 21,800 and below the 20K. What else do we have? Hi Sagi, hi Leah, hi Faiz, thank you very much for joining. Hi Darmon. Can you look at ELF? What is Asmat? I don't know what is Asmat, so let's check ELF. Hi Aviad, thanks for joining. ELF, downtrend, bounce, Fibonacci, now going back to the south, towards the 103, 101 area. Maybe we need to prepare for this kind of price action. But it's a maybe. And we said that we are not here to predict price action. We are here only to follow. So for now, ELF, very nice short candidate towards the 101. You can use Fibonacci to the upside, and you can add also the ATR to help you manage your risk. Too many ATRs I have here. Manage your risk, because this is what we are. You need to embrace that as traders. The only goal, the only job that we have is manage risk. We are risk managers. It's a different name for traders, day traders or swing traders. So what else do we have? We are still struggling here. As you can see, futures struggling over here with the 42.60 breaking below, and we're heading towards the 42.37. Let's check some stocks that I have on watch. Adobe, here you have the broad information. I'm looking for long continuation above this yellow trend line towards the 435, above 535. We don't need to guess. We have Fibonacci. And look at this. Where is the gap? At the 50% retracement. Magic, it's Fibonacci. Check the, if you want, only if you want, it's your choice. By the end of the day, it's only your choice. I cannot make you do anything you don't want. But if you're here, probably you want to become a better trader, check Fibonacci Academy playlist. Free. 25 videos on how to become a better trader. Each and every day, technical side and the psychology behind trading. We have how to use efficiently the Fibonacci, how to use ATR to manage our stop loss, how to use trend lines. Check it out. Before you take any other paid service, check the free Academy playlist. MSCI, we're still waiting on the daily. Very nice bull run since September 25th until now, 23%. Some kind of retracement, pullback will be. We are waiting for a weekly close above 298, and then we're heading towards this gap over here. PayPal, we're still waiting. And when I say we, Fibonacci Traders Discord, you're more than welcome to join us. We have swing ideas, day trading ideas, whatever you want. You're free to ask there. You will get answer in a matter of few minutes, if not less. PayPal, and by the way, we are not an alert service. So if you join Fibonacci Traders Discord, Don't expect to get alerts. What to buy, where to sell, and how much. We are not this. We are only trading ideas, and we all speak the same language. The language of price action. Above 59.40, we're heading towards this gap over here. Front line. We waited for a break above 1880, but for now looks like we're heading south, so we might get short below 1765 towards the 17 area. Let's see how it evolves. Uber still holding above this purple trend line. I would like to see a close above 56.80 towards this yellow trend line over here. What else do we have? GRPN, Groupon. Now 1642 is the resistance. We can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high. This is all we need. As you can see, Fibonacci gives us everything. 50 needs to hold, otherwise we're heading towards back to the 14, long continuation above 1623 towards 18, and then towards this yellow trend line. CLF, as you can see, price range, each and every candle in the last few candles, each candle is getting smaller and smaller as we are reaching this long-term downtrend yellow line. I'm waiting for a break above this yellow line to go long. ALTR, double bottom scenario. I want a candle to close above the 63, and then we will take long position. What else interesting do we have? That's it. And you are more than welcome to check my top stocks to watch weekly video. And we are heading south on the SPY. Still south. Let me just update the guys and girls on Discord. We are we are still short since the break, as you can see here. You see this alert over here? This was our short entry. Not bad at all. Closing below this one, we are heading towards the 42.37. 35 minutes left until the opening bell. Any other questions? Any other requests? Hi, Oron. What do you think about SN? Shark Ninja. What is Shark Ninja? What's the volume on this one? Nice volume. IPO. Recently IPO. Let's see. You tell me, what do you see? What do you see on SN? You can take Fibonacci, you can take trend lines, do whatever you want. Here are the lows. Here are the highs. There you have it. As long as SN, this Shark Ninja, nice name for cartoon, Shark Ninja is to the upside. Long continuation above yesterday's highs. You can use ATR with this yellow trend line as your stop loss. Nice. Thanks for bringing this name up. I will keep it in my watch list. What else? Hood. Hood going nowhere under the hood. We have this yellow trend line holding the higher lows. Very nice. We have this yellow trend line holding as resistance for the lower highs. Can start take long only above daily close above 995 or even 10 toward this gap. If you want to wait for close above this yellow trend line. Short continuation, because overall, as we can see, lower lows, lower highs, short continuation below this yellow trend line, below the 940. Next is the 890. Nikola. What do we have on Nikola? Cannot believe it's still alive. double top, nice short candidate. Over here, thanks for bringing this up. We might take short. Short below yesterday's low towards the 118, below it 102, below it 0.85. If you're looking to go long, there is no long yet on Nikola. Downhill, same as their truck. What else? CCL cruise line. We had this yellow trend line, broke below. It will become resistance, same as it's now. It was resistance, broke, now once again resistance. So if you're looking to go long on CCL, there is no long. There is only trend lines that shows you that for now, the way is to the downside. What else do we have? SQ. What do you see on SQ? You tell me, what do you see on SQ? You don't need nothing. Check this out. What do you see? Who asked SQ? Somu. What do you see? From up left, down right, downtrend, until when? Nobody knows. Until proven otherwise. This yellow trend line needs to hold, but it still have time for this trend line. As you can see, I would, if you want to go long on the SQ, I would wait to see a bounce over here at the 39, maybe in the 38 area, same as it was here, same it was here. Until then, short bears land. Hi Rami. Hi Rami. How are you? ENPH. ENPH. If you're already here, like, subscribe, share with friends. Take your friend's phone, take your family's phones, and subscribe and like the videos also from their phone. Helping grow this channel will be much appreciated. It's all I'm asking. Only help me grow this channel. ENPH, all this area, the red box, very important level of support now. ENPH entering this one, below this one, and the way south to 90, towards the 90, and then 80 will be a very short trip. What else do we have? WeWork. Doesn't seem that WeWork is working for the bulls. Downtrend, nothing much. Nothing much. And WeWork, what you're looking to go short? Go short. As long as it's below 420, we are good to go short. Towards where? Towards the 2 area. Then we might get some kind of a bounce. As you can see, we don't need nothing. No indicators, not even volume, we don't need. Follow price, use trend lines, and if you're very lazy, take Fibonacci. It will show you the next support and resistance for future price action, in my opinion, below 261. This one is heading towards the 2, together with this yellow trend line. If you want to become profitable, consistent, successful trader, check the links in the description below. Invest in yourself. First of all, before you invest in WeWork, before you invest in Nikola, before you invest in SQ and ENPH, Nvidia, Apple, invest in yourself. Check the links in the description below. We have one-on-one live mentorship program, or the same program, but pre-recorded, the online program. Both programs available in English and in Hebrew. And both programs are with me, no one else. I will teach you everything that I know since day one that I've started trading. until the day I became and how I look and how I trade swing trading, whether it's short, long, day trading, whether it's short, long, multi-time frames, lifetime access for support and guidance from me, no other salesmen, no other people behind the phone or behind the Discord. It's all me. Why? Because I know that the road to become a successful trader is very hard. So let me help you, help yourself become successful traders and take your financial freedom in your own hands. Stop asking someone that you don't know on social media what to buy, where to buy, what to sell, where to sell. DKNG, what do we see? Triangle, which means lower lows, lower highs, higher lows, short, below, long, above. Sit and wait. You can take Fibonacci. And now you can set alert over here or alert over here for short, long. Until then, sit and wait. We don't need to trade every day. We don't need to force trading. The hardest part of trading is waiting, is to embrace that we don't need to trade. If we don't see something that goes according to our set of rules, close the computer, tie your hands behind your back, throw the mouse through the window. Do not trade. You owe nothing to no one. You're your own boss. No one's standing behind you with a gun to the head and says you must trade, you must trade, you must trade. No. It's a very difficult job. And the hardest part of this job is just sit and wait and not trading, even if we see price is moving. Hi Bar, thank you very much for joining. So let's go once again. Now we can see that futures are trying to bounce above the 46. Let's see where it goes. Your trend line is not touching any candle. How can you manage your risk if your trend line is not accurate? On which stock, Icho? This is the second time you're telling me that my trend lines or Fibonacci is not working or not. What do you mean? It's an area. Area of lower. First here you can see it's touching perfectly, right? Here, touching. You are looking for something to be perfect. In trading, it's not rocket science. It's trading. And as you can see, if you don't believe me, perfectly fine. You don't have to. Perfectly fine. What works for me, maybe will not work for you. And managing risk is according to Fibonacci, ATR, and yes, and trend lines. It all comes together. It's not this or this or this. Once you understand candlestick analysis, trend lines, and Fibonacci levels, and ATR, that's it. This is what you need to manage your risk accordingly. Any other questions? Any other requests? Any other comments? Feedbacks? Futures trying to bounce. So I hope you found this live helpful, educational. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. Don't forget, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going live once again. Until the next video, trade safe.